This purchase order is for 10. This purchase order is for $10,000. So this is for $15,000. This is for $20,000, and this is again for $12,000. Assume that purchase orders, different purchase orders are raised, and you are making the payment for them. So now it is paid, whether this is paid or not. And here you will enter the invoices. For this purchase order, we have paid or not, we do not know. Because we'll have to go here again, invoice number 1. There again, you need to enter the purchase order number, you paid it. Then only you will be able to compare it, how much you have paid against each purchase order or not. So that was there in the before ERP. You have automated the information. This information was sitting in islands, different islands. This is one island because it is different place. This is a different place. This is different place. So how much you have to get from your customer, how much you have sold to them, they sit in two different places. So you do not know that how much you have to collect from the customer. You know, on the one hand, you will have sales orders. On the other hand, you know how much he has paid. But how much still is due, that kind of this comparative information, you will not be able to get it. So that is the drawback of these informations. Because of this reason, to overcome these challenges, now the ERP has come into existence. Now in the ERP, everything will server. One server will be there. So in the same server, you will have every information. The purchasing information will also sit in the same place. Sales will be in the same place. Accounts payable, account receivable, fixed assets, and also your general ledger entries. Accounting information also will be available in the same server. Cash management, projects, anything, services, inventory, all the information is available from the same place. So now we can get a report. How much is due from this? You can generate a report from this common place. One report, say vendor payment details. Vendor payment details. So this like a report you can generate from the system. This can have the purchase order number, PO number, invoice number, then right or purchase amount, PO amount, invoice number, invoice amount, right? Paid, due, due. Amount, how much amount is due for the vendor payment details, you can generate one single report. And in the same single report will get you all these details. How it will get, because the source is the same. Information is available in the same table, same server. So now, so that's the reason why you will be able to get the all, you can link, you can write a query linking all the tables wherever the information is stored, then you can get one single information. So there we'll have to get two different reports, but here we can get this PO number 1, PO 1, PO 2, PO 3, PO 4. Like this you have entered. So the purchase order amount is as entered 10,000. We have got 15,000, 20,000, and here 12,000. Like this we have entered purchase orders. So for this, whether he has submitted the invoice or not, suppose he has submitted the invoices or not. So now he has given invoice 1, invoice 2, invoice 3, invoice 4. So invoice amount he has submitted is that same amounts he has submitted. So you have paid against this, you have paid full amount. So you have paid only 10,000 against it, and you have paid 10,000 against it, and you have not paid any amount on this. How much is the amount due? So that is equal to 10,000 minus 10,000 is equal to 0 amount is due. Now you will get the information how much you have to pay will be the total amount. This amount is due like this. So now we can also get the information total here. Total how much, how many purchase orders you have raised? Purchase order. So in this purchase order, 57,000 worth of purchase orders you have raised from him. So now how much you have paid? Now so far you have paid him this much of amount, 27,000. So now still due to the vendor is now 57,000 minus 20,000 is equal 57,000 minus 27,000. So you do not need to look anywhere. One single report will take care of this. One single report that you develop like this in this format, you will be able to get the information. You don't need to worry. You don't need to compile. You don't need to get too many reports from two different sources and manually compile it to know how much is the due to the vendor. That is the beauty of this. That is the beauty of one report. You can develop it because every information is sitting here, of course, in different tables. Information is stored in the tables. You can pick what is the purchase order number and what is the invoice amount, right? Against the invoice amount. These details you will get from all the same vendor payments. From the payables, you will get information, payment information, and from the purchasing, you will get the purchasing orders information. You will arrive at the total amount, how much is due from for the vendor. You will be able to get the report because the information is available here automatically. So like this also, you will buy the fixed assets also module also. How much is the depreciation? How much it has gone into the general ledger? You can prepare the general ledger financial statements. We have to prepare. So now you will have the general ledger used to have a separate application so that all the accounting entries that are created will ultimately transfer the journal entries. This is called general ledger application. So all the entries you will have to post manually into the general ledger again to get the financial statements. This is called general ledger. Your accounting information will be available here. You need to post how many purchases are there. You need to post it. How much you have paid, that entries you have to post here. Then sales, you'll have to post. Receivables, you'll have to post. So like this, you will get the general ledger. From this general ledger, we will get the reports like trial balance. Then you will prepare the profit and loss account. Then you prepare the balance sheet. So from this only we prepare all these three financial statements. These are called the financial statements that we generate. See how difficult it is to manage. You have to get it here, again post them here, posting here, everything you have to do manually. Lot of effort is required in this. That was the challenges faced by the people before the ERP came into existence. But now in this case, you see how easy it is. Purchasing information will go and sit here in a different table. Then sales also will go different tables will be there. Partition will be there, but same location. You can connect to the tables and you can join the tables. We have got a language called SQL language, structured query language, and also we have got PL SQL language. This programming language of structured query language. Using these two, you can join the tables and get the consolidation information like this at any point of time. So we can prepare the trial balance everything instantly because generally it is also there. Ultimately, it will post immediately. All the accounts are updated. So you can generate the reports instantly. So that is the beauty of this. So here, resources, how do we plan it? We say it is an ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning information. How can you planning it? What is the planning? Can you tell me, Mr. Padi or Mr. I forgot your name. Hmm. Ashish Kumar Padi or Mr. Prasad? How do we plan? To plan anything, what do you need? Are you there, Mr. Padi or Mr. Kumar?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Prasad? This is not an examination. Don't hesitate. You just participate. You tell what all you know. I will correct you if you're wrong. We are not passing you or failing you here. This is not an interview.
Yeah, okay.
Planning. Yeah. To make a planning, you have done MBA, right? So you must have a plan to write the examinations, to study, right? You need a planning also, right? To plan for your examinations, you need to have the information. See how difficult is the subject, how many subjects are there, how much time I need to study for each subject, right? If it is an easy subject, you will spend only 2 days, 3 days on it. If it is a difficult subject, you need to allocate more time for it. That is called planning, right? To do any planning, you need to have the right information. Right information you need into that. So because of the right information in the ERP, you get the right information because it is a single unified server. The server what we use here is a single unified server. Every information is said there. Instantly we get information from here. We get instant information. So here in this case, we get instant information. So planning becomes easy. Easy. What planning we need? What is that we need to plan here? Any organization will have resources. Every organization, whether it is a private company or public limited company or non-government company, any organization will have to have some resources. What are the resources normally any organization will have, should have? They will have men. Everybody needs men, or means people to work, and they need to deal with the material items, and also they need to the machinery, plant and machinery. Not only the plant and machinery, they may also need motor vehicle, bikes or motor cars or the air conditioners. These are all the machinery only. And also they need some money to buy all these things, to engage people, to employ people, and also to buy the material or to buy the machinery. The money is required. Money is in terms of capital. Judiciously, you need to use. Our motto of this any organization is to maximize the profits with minimum amount. To maximize the profit of it is a profit oriented organization and people invest their capital. ERP can be implemented even by non-governmental organization where service is their motive. Donations are grants and grants will come, are the source of funds for them. Donations and grants are the source of funds for them. They get money. So out of that, how much funds I got? Suppose you have got UN missions, right? UNESCO is there. And also you have got um health and other things also. World Health Organization is there. So World Health Organization runs on purely on the donations given by the member countries. Wherever there is a pandemic, like we got corona all over the country, China and India, we got corona, right? COVID. So during the COVID period, World Health Organization has pumped some amounts to different countries to buy the vaccines. It is only this one. So how many vaccines they can give depends upon that. They need to plan how much money they have got and how many vaccines they can get and to which country they will have to distribute. Which country has got more affected country, in which country there is less number of cases of the COVID. So that depending upon that, it has to plan. If it has to plan, it has to have information. So that's what it is. Any resources planning you want to have the ready information. That ready information is possible only in the ERP applications, where the entire operations of the organization are recorded into one single server. So any point of time, you will have the ready information, up-to-date information. We get the instant information. We get up-to-date information, latest up-to-date information, up-to-date information instantly. Latest information we get because you post it. System it automatically posts it. We can do most of the things can be done automated. In ERP, most of the things are automated. Jobs can be automated. So you don't need to create accounting entries every time you go there. You can put a request, system will create accounting entries for all the invoices automatically. So if you want to generate the report, you don't need to code. You can customize one report and keep it there. Just give the parameters. I want the sales for January. I want sales for March, February. Like that, if you give the parameter, in the parameter, you will get the information, total information. For each application, you can have the reports. Those reports can be customized as per your requirement. Then you can generate the reports and you will get the latest information in the report. So that's why it can be done as a planning, it can be done. So this is about the year. We get the instant information. So that with the information you get it, you can plan properly for that. Suppose you have got raw material stock. If you know how much raw material is available, what is the production plan for you? Both are available in the same server. My production plan is 100 tons a day. For 100 tons, I need to have the at least 50 tons of raw material I need. So how many days it will come? You have got 500 tons of raw material. So if every day you need at least 50 tons, your raw material will come for 10 days. Is it not? So then you can plan accordingly. I need to procure it. If I want to buy it, who is the vendor? If I place a purchase order, in how many days he will supply? So all this supply chain, everything can be planned because the information is there automatically. System automatically can raise a purchase order. Suppose your production is wanted some raw material. You can set min-max planning in the inventory application. That means minimum level and maximum level of inventory that you can maintain. If it goes below the minimum level, system will automatically can raise a purchase order on the vendor and send it to the vendor. So that is the beauty of the ERP because information is getting it. You can set automation, certain things you can do. The moment the inventory is going below the level, 500 tons level, so you want an alert. System will send you an alert. Oh, my dear, look at this is the your stocks have come below 500 level. Place a purchase order. Like that, it will send you an information. Based on that, you can create a purchase order and you can ask the vendor also to submit the raw material immediately for you. So those kind of automations can be done here. This one in the ERP applications. So that's why it is gaining the popular. So when you say ERP applications, how many ERP applications are there and what is the role of Oracle in that? Where the Oracle standard? Why should I learn the Oracle application so that I can give you the answers for that? So here you got what are all the ERP applications? What are the applications we have in the ERP applications in the market? What are the ERP applications we have in the market? So many softwares, right? When you want to buy a car, you can buy different cars are there. You got Bench car, you have Toyota car, you have Maruti, right? So you have got Fiat. So many cars are there. So now, when in the market also, how many are there? This is SAP. SAP is an application, and Oracle ERP is there. Oracle. So Microsoft Dynamics, then Salesforce. So Workday, some company Workday, like this are there. So many other companies are also there. I'm just quoting you some of them. So you have got another software called Sage. They are ranked very low. And even Tally that you use in India or other places. So this is Tally also is an ERP, they call it. These are all some minute ones. But the number one ranking is here for this is we are having the ranks. So now it is one first rank because more number of clients because it exists oldest. This is the oldest software. So Oracle is the next best. So now here it is coming. The third one is MS Dynamic. I'm not giving ranks. I'm just giving you an example like that. So like this, these are the number one softwares like that. In terms of usage, this is the oldest software, oldest ERP. This is an oldest ERP. So Oracle is next oldest is that ERP Oracle has started in the 1990s. So if it is the oldest ERP means maybe around 40 years old or 50 years old. So this may be 95, 30 years old. We can say it is 40 years old, around approximately. I'm not just giving the correct figure, correct in the sense approximately, I guess. So this is Oracle is around, I know this because 1996, they started 1995, 96, their first application. So now this is the second oldest. So second oldest. No, this is 30 years old exactly. You can count it. Company is older than this. It was a database company before. They started ERP applications. Applications line, they came into this one. Is a very good in database. Oracle is known for the database. It was excellent database. Is very good. That's why people will go for more of the companies Oracle database only they used to have. Even SAP also used to Oracle database only before. For some time, SAP was also using Oracle database for their applications till a few years ago, maybe a decade, till 2010, 2015 also, they were using their own, they did not have their own database. But Oracle has their own database. Oracle advantage is that they have their own hardware, they have their own software, right? And also they are good in database also. That is advantage. Later on, SAP developed their own database, but SAP was using Oracle database before. So that's why it is Oracle is considered to be one of the best softwares also. So that's the reason why we are getting into this. So now this is also so many clients are using because Oracle also used by hundreds of thousands of clients across the globe. Oracle used, you can Google it by thousands of clients, you can say, across the globe, across the globe. What advantage you will have here is you may learn tally. Most of the become students, they learn the tally. So scope is only within India and you will be paid less. If you learn the tally, you will be paid less because the operations are very limited into that. Whereas if you learn the Oracle, because this is used across the globe, many people, many people who have learned Oracle are working in several countries. In Middle East, Oracle is used very widely. They have used it. They are using still. Several of my employees are working in the Middle East. Some people have gone to US. Some people are working in UK. Some people are in Australia. Whatnot. Everywhere you can go. This is used across the globe. Not it is localized. This is centralized. This is across the globe here they are using. So you have job opportunities anywhere. So for anything, why should you learn? Why should I learn? What is the guarantee that I will get a job? There is no guarantee for anything anywhere. But there are opportunities. Every day there are recruitments are going on. People are recruiting every time the recruitment happens. If you have the stuff, if you have the knowledge, application knowledge, if you learn it thoroughly, if you practice for more number of hours, then you will perfect the subject. When you face the interview, they see only your not experience. Some companies they take people, that they manage their experience by saying, I worked there somewhere, somewhere. I don't encourage it, but most of the students they keep the fake experience. And companies also know that what all the experience they put in the CV is not genuine experience. What they are really interested is whether you know the subject, whether you can answer the client, any issue comes, whether you will be able to make setups or you can rectify the issue. That's what you want it. Nowadays, subject and communication, this is more important than the your real experience. Subject matter plus communication. These two are the is equal job, right? So you may have experience or may not have experience. You may keep fake experience, or some companies even take the freshers also. Freshers with some experience in accounting, freshers with some knowledge in the Oracle applications. Also, they recruit it. The salaries that we get it, galloping speed. You can increase it. Initial salary will be not less than 3 to 5 lakhs rupees, depending upon your performance in the interview. Once you keep 2 years of experience, real-time experience, you work in a small salary also. If you work, I am sure that with 2 years of real-time experience, your knowledge will increase, your communication skills will increase, so that you will be able to demand more. You can get 7 to 8 lakhs rupees if you have got 2 years of real-time experience. Same way, if you have 3 to 5 years of real-time experience, your salary you can imagine as between 10 to 15 lakhs rupees. You can check in the market. If somebody is working, right? Entry, it is only an entry. Once you enter the queue, once you enter the job, then there is no stop looking back. Then your growth is certain and growth will go with a galloping speed. Nobody can stop it. It is not easy. It is not a government job. Whether you work or not, your salary will be coming. No, don't be under that impression. You need to work hard. You need to increase your skills, right? Once you increase your skills every time, then that is what our motive. You should not have got any deviations. You should not have got any doubts. Be assured that any knowledge that you get will never go waste. Any knowledge we acquire, it never goes waste. The time you are putting it, you will end it. You will get something in return for the time you spend on an application or any subject you learn it. The time you spend on this will definitely reward. It enhances your knowledge. It increases your capabilities. The amount and time we spend in learning Oracle, on learning Oracle, will enhance your knowledge, will certainly enhance your knowledge, Mm. will enhance our knowledge, your knowledge, one's knowledge. Oracle enhances one's knowledge. See, theoretically, we may have studied. Any BCom candidate or any other person may have theoretically studied. BCom, MCom, or MBA students may have theoretically studied the business process. Here, Oracle software is developed taking the world global, right? Standard, world-class software. Oracle software is developed taking the global standards, world-class standards. Otherwise, we can say taking the best practices into account, best practices into account. So when you learn it, you know the entirety of the business, all the business, how the organizations are there. Our job is that become employees have knowledge. So they will be looking for the jobs. They will be looking for the jobs in the finance line, right? In the finance line, as an accounts manager, as an accountant, or accounts clerk, or accounts director, anything depending upon your capacity. So there you need to do the job, right? When you join the job also, you have to do certain process. How to write a check, what is an invoice, what is an accounts payable, what is an accounts receivable, what is a fixed assets, what is the depreciation. These are the things that you will have to do in the job also, day-to-day job also. That you are practicing here. Before you join the job and learn the processes, if you learn the Oracle software, the Oracle software makes you understand the company's total business process. What are the steps in that? First, you purchase, then you make the payment. What are the business process? We purchase, then we get the inventory, receive inventory, then vendor submits invoice. So we process the process and pay the invoice. Then we get the sales orders. We book the sales orders, right? We ship the material to customers. Then we raise invoices on the customers. The customers make the payment. Then like that. This is the entirety of the process. All these processes you are practicing here. Tomorrow when you go for an interview, even for the non-ERP account job also, even for the non-ERP job also. Suppose there is a recruitment for the accounts officer. You are an MBA. So they say that they will ask you certain questions. What is the accounting entry you will have to have? So what is the process, business process? Can you explain it? So the processes, all the processes that you do in terms of accounting jobs, that you join somewhere. All the processes you will learn in ERP. If you get a job into ERP, that's well and good. If it is taking time, if there is any interview for you on the account line also, you do not know any process, real-time process. So here we teach you the real-time process, how the office works, how the accounts in the offices are managed. You will understand it better here. And you will know that each and every accounting entry for this particular system, when you are doing the process, when you get the invoice, when you enter the invoice, customer invoice, what are the entries that are generated? When you enter the invoice, system has to account for, right? It is not just entering the invoice. The financials are there means ultimately every transaction that we create in the system should translate into finances. When you enter the payable invoice, you owe money to the vendor. So the system has to create some accounting entries. So you will understand the accounting entries. What entry will come there? So when you run the depreciation on the fixed assets, system will create certain entries. What are the entries coming? That's real time only. So definitely learning Oracle is an added advantages to the people. It is having one more sword, right? One more feather to your cap. That's all. I have done my law. It was, I did not, I, of course, I practiced with a lawyer for some time. Then I joined the bank. But when I joined the bank, my knowledge in the bank, it has helped me by doing a law degree. It has helped me to succeed in the bank also. Every legal point, everything like that, I know myself because I'm a law graduate. I did not, I spent 3 years on that. I spent so much of money on that. But I did not take up a lawyer career. But my legal knowledge has helped me to perform better in my bank. So, like that it is. So, when I was working in the bank, I have learned Oracle software. I was an employee in the bank, but still I have learned the Oracle applications. The moment I have learned it, I have perfected it, I practice it very well. I have become a faculty in the year 2002. So, when you have the knowledge, there is a lot of scope for you to become a faculty to teach somewhere and to get some money also. The amount and time you invest on this is very minimal, but the knowledge you get it and the opportunities you have are plenty. Nobody can assure you a job, anything like that, unless you are good in the applications. Communication skills, if you develop it and face the interview, then that is the challenge like that. So it is always better to learn. I'm not forcing you to join the course here. I'm just telling you the opportunities that the people will have once you have the knowledge. It may take time. It may take 6 months, say 9 months, or 1 year. If you face two, three, or interviews, four interviews, you will know what questions they are asking. Once they are asking the questions, the same questions will be asked everywhere, right? One or two questions they may change. So you will be able to answer the questions also better. So that's what anything that you learn it, you should learn it with confidence and with a ray of hope that you will get into the job. But this is a right career. I have left my bank job with a passion for the Oracle, and I have succeeded in my life because I have practiced day and night. Then I've succeeded. When I got the first job into Oracle applications, I was just teaching then. I did not have any experience. I told them I don't have any real-time experience, but I'm good in subject. So they have accepted me. They have interviewed me. I was able to tell whatever the question they asked, I used to tell them. So immediately they gave me the job. They took me the project. I did not give any fake experience, but I said I don't have experience. I got knowledge. I'm teaching, I have knowledge. So I can face any interview, interview me and take it. They accepted it. So that is how this. It is a challenging job. It is a challenging job. So there are plenty of opportunities. That was I can say, but I don't just I'm not marketing for you to join the course here. But if you join the course, I'm sure that uh, you will be able to learn so many things, and you will have chances to get the job also in the ERP line. If the knowledge is there, definitely you will get a job. I'm sure that it may take a time, but see, the market is boom sometimes. What happens is that people may get so many projects and they need demand and supply in the market, right? Demand and supply. If the consult projects are more and there are no consultants there, then they will recruit the people immediately. Even with small knowledge, they will train them further. If you do not have these lanterns, when you get hungry, you cannot start cooking your food, right? So it is always better to keep some food items in the spare also, right? So like that, you may fall back upon it. So nothing wrong in learning an application and being ready with that. An opportunity comes in the accounts line, you will be able to do better your job. If you get a chance into the ERP, you will be able to get better. This is just enhancing your knowledge, enhancing your capabilities. So that's what about the application here. This ERP, I said, not only it covers of purchasing, payables, all the areas of the company's operations, but it can be used across the globe. All the transactions of a transaction of the globe, globally, worldwide operations can be captured into the same server. This enterprise planning is application is for an enterprise. Take, for example, Tata is an enterprise. It has got operations almost in 80 to 90 countries they are operating. So they will have the ledgers. Ledger is the place where you record your transactions. Your transactions are posted into the ledger accounts. Different countries will have different ledgers. Companies can record. Tata Motors is there, Tata Chemicals is there, Titan Jewelry is there, Tata Timex is there. So many watches, so many companies in India also. So all the companies can use the one ledger to record their transactions. Every company into the same server. And you will be able to get the reports also per company, you will get the reports. Because at the end of the year, each company has to file their balance sheet, prepare their balance sheet, financial statements are to be prepared per company. So system will accommodate you to get the reports per company level. So one company, this is a Tata Chemicals company following this ledger. This is Tata Motors is following this ledger. But one company can have multiple operations. Tata Chemicals, they are manufacturing their fertilizers in Babrala, Uttar Pradesh, and Tata Salt, they are manufacturing in Dwarka, Gujarat, different locations. They are two different units doing two different business lines. This is fertilizers, this is table salt. But these two operations are done on the same company. So like this, we can capture the transactions of the entire enterprise into one single server, and we will be able to retrieve the information from the system again. Once you record it, then you can get the information back to your each company wise you can get. There is a mechanism in the system. So there, by using that mechanism, you will be able to get back what is the financials of one company, what is the profit and loss of each company, each location. All these things we can do that. So this is what I explained to you. Now the Oracle Fusion financials are there. So this Fusion financials has been implemented since 2015. Clients have implemented across the globe. So many clients have implemented the application. So there is opportunities, right? It's not used by only one or two clients. So many clients are using across the globe. So now nowadays Oracle is implementing only the Fusion applications only. What the course that you are going to learn, that is the one being implemented, newly implemented applications. So several clients are there across the globe. All the new implementations are done only in Oracle Cloud Fusion applications. So clients, some people may go for SAP, some people go for Microsoft, but be assured that several clients, there are thousands of customers have implemented Oracle. Even now they are implementing it here. So what are the opportunities we have? Once you learn this, you may have to implement the applications for the customers. So you will become an implementation consultant. For already implemented projects, then you will be taken as a support consultant because you are the knowledgeable person. Employees may not have as much knowledge as you have as a consultant, so you will be recruited as a support consultant. Who can join this course? Any graduate can learn this course. There is no need of any coding. Do we need to have a coding skills? We do not need to know the coding skills. Programming languages are not necessary. Even the IT people can learn it. IT graduates, engineering graduates can learn this course. And many have proved that they are successful in this line. Duration of the course is 90 hours of teaching will be there. Every day, 1.5 hours, 1 to 1.5 hours, that means almost 80 to 90 days the course will cover. And you need to practice it at least 2 hours a day so that you will become perfect in that. Any doubts you have, we will be able to clarify it to you. What we are going to offer to you. Here, if you join here, we teach setups, the blank software comes, how to configure the system, as per the requirements of the customers. Every customer's requirements may be different. So you will have to configure the system to different clients in different methods. So now we'll teach you how to configure the system setups. And also we need to, after making the setup, how the transactions are processed, that also we will teach you. Then we explain the accounting entries for each and every transaction because this is a financial application. For every transaction, system creates accounting entries. So why it is creating accounting entries? How the accounting entries are to be created by the system automatically. We don't do manual accounting entries. System will automatically create accounting entries as per the setup we make into it. And we give you the notes. You don't need to record the notes. When you are listening to my classes, you do not need to use the book also. You don't need to put anything on the paper. You just listen to my lecture, just go through the navigations that I take you through the application, how to make the setups, how to process the transactions. Everything is recorded in the notes. In addition to that, you will have the videos also. After my class is over, if you want to listen to the class again, these videos will help you to listen and understand the process, how they navigated it. All these things you will be able to learn it. So that's what opportunities are there. There are lot of a lot many companies have implemented this application already. Sometimes companies also recruit freshers with become MBA graduates for the fusion applications knowledge. So most of the companies look for people with 3 to 5 years of experience to implement the projects and to support the projects. Here the salaries will be more. When you take without experience, they will pay you less. When you join with the experience, you will get more salary. That's the only difference. Yeah. This is what it is. Yeah. Do you have any doubts or any information you want, Mr. Prasad? Hi, Mr. Prasad.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Do you need to know something about it? Something more? Or you have any questions?
No questions.
Okay. Mr. Padi, Mr. Ashish Kumar Padi,
Yes, sir. After completion this course, you get a certificate.
after completion of course,
Then we get a certificate.
certificate, yes, they will give you the certificate. Yes, you have undergone the course, and we also give that. And also, if there are any opportunities known to us, you can be in touch with us. We have your mail IDs. We maintain your mail ID banks. If there is any opportunities in the market we come across, like freshers or anything, we'll send the mail to you, address to you. Those opportunities, we will send it. We will not assure you 100% placement, but we will support you definitely. We will assist you. If you want to have any interview questions like that, even after completing the course, anytime you can get into touch, right? My numbers will be given to you. Any doubts you have, sometimes we can take my time and I will be able to clarify it to you. And also, we are trying to prepare a question bank for all our students, how to face the interview, what questions they will ask, normal questions. We are preparing a question bank also, so we can give you the question bank, application wise. In general ledger, what are the questions they may ask? In the purchasing, in the payables, in the all the modules that we teach, what are the probable questions? If you go through my notes, there's no need for you anything. Perfect notes we will give you here. You can understand with navigations and everything we give the notes, so that will be very much helpful to you, and you don't need to write the notes, and you can get every information there. You will get every information there, so no need to worry about it. Now see this, how I prepare the notes for you people. The same notes will be supplied to you. So right from the demo application what we have given here, the common setups, what we need to do, the setups in the system with navigations, how you need to log into the application, these things I take you through that. And also by that's why I said you do not need to write notes. I'm giving the notes like this, recorded notes for everything, navigations, what you need to do, explanations. If you go through my notes, there is no need for you to have any question bank. Every question you will be able to answer it. Every question for the interview, whatever the questions they ask. So what is the integration of general ledger and what are the payables like that, how it comes, where from it is integrated. All these notes I have prepared for the students. This will supply to you once we join the course, will supply to them. Every information. Navigation is given, screenshots also is given. Keeping these notes in front of you, you can practice it easily. So like this, to save your time, I am preparing the notes like this and sending to the students like this. Yeah. Any other question, please? Mr. Padi, any other questions or doubts from you?
Sir, can I know the fee structure?
Mr. Assis,
Sir, can I know the fee structure?
can you know the what?
The fee structure.
Huh?
Fee structure.
Pay structure.
Yes, sir.
Pay structure is not there. I said the minimum will be 3 lakhs rupees, depending upon the market supply and demand. There is no government scales like that. It depends upon your interview skills.
No, I ask for the cost fee structure.
Huh? Fee structure.
Yes, sir.
Course
Cost
fees.
fee
Okay.
structure.
Yeah, yeah. Course fee structure. Course fee structure, you can talk to Mr. Tirupati or the counselors who got in touch with you. They will tell you the fee structure. But be assured that what all you pay, you will learn more than what you pay. You may have spent so much of rupees. When you're staying in Hyderabad, every month you spend 10 to 15,000 rupees. So this is not so much. It is not in very big amounts that everybody can afford it. That's what they are charging, very reasonable amounts. You can talk to them, they will let you know the fees payment structure, how you need to pay. So you can also ask for the installments, 1 or 2 installments, they can give you that. So mostly they ask for the full payment, but you talk to them so that depending upon your interest, depending upon your needs, then they will accommodate you. So you can talk to them first. Okay, Mr. Prasad, are you okay with this demo?
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Asis,
Sir, how will automate our transaction?
I'm not able to hear you, please.
How will automate our transactions?
How will, can you type it?
How
Can you
will
type it?
automate our transactions?
No, no, can you type it? Can you type it? What
And
you want to
please,
know? Please chat with me now. Here you can type the message. Let me understand what your question is. Can you please type? Or can you ask me again? Repeat your question, please. Mr. Ashish, how we can automate our entries? Yeah, automatic entries. System will create automatically. That I will teach you. I will teach you that. I will teach you that. It depends upon each application. We have got different entries. Entries. So means accounts payable will have different entries, and you will have account receivable will have different entries. I will teach you one by one entry whenever it is there. system creates automatically. We make setups. We make setups and the system picks those account. We make setups and pick the and system picks those entries. So I will show you. I will show you in the screen. I will answer you that question. Now we go to the application here. Let me show you the application. This is the application page. February. This is the user ID. February at 2025. So we enter into the application here. How the system will create accounting entries, I will show you now. Now we'll go to a screen where we have the common options, setup and maintenance. You will not understand it, don't get confused, but try to know that where we set up certain things. It will pick automatically. Manage implementation project, overview. These navigations you will understand after joining the course. But here, manage common options. So manage common options. So we select the business unit. Select and add. So here 110. So Karthik Civil Construction Business Unit. So in this is the place we set up. This is the accounts payable application. For this account payable application, whenever the liability account has to be created, this account has to be picked. Whenever we make advance to the customers, so we pick this account. Prepayment is in advance. Right? Whenever we take discount from the vendors, so this account it has to go. So like this, we configure. This is called the setup, implementation part of it. So whenever there is foreign exchange loss or gain, system has to pick this account. So like this, we make setups. There are so many setup steps. I will teach you all the setup steps, and this will come automatically into the invoices when we enter the invoices. So this is how the configuration takes place, and system will automatically pick those accounts. System will automatically pick those accounts, and the journal entries are created. Did I answer your question? Mr. Ashish? Hi, Mr. Ashish.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. Fine. So I will close the demo for today. So then again, if you join some other time like that, if you want any questions also, you can ask me later also. For any further details you want, you can contact the counselors who contacted you. You give your numbers there. They will be in touch with you. So then any doubts you have got, again, they will be able to assist you.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Take care. Good night. I'm closing the demo for today. So we'll take